Up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
And you get a chance to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yes, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
So on the floor for Denver, Austin and Afflalo are the 1 and 2. Chandler and Faried are at the forward spots. And it's Hickson in at the 5 roaming the paint. Chandler outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Afflalo against Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. Here's Faried. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Aaron Afflalo. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Yeah, Nuggets coach Brian Shaw altering the Nuggets offense from the dribble drive motion offense to a more post-up style of play. He still wants to push the pace to exploit Denver's altitude, but he feels to be successful, they have to establish an inside game and refine their half-court offense as well. Gentlemen, we'll see how it works out.
He wants to build confidence that they can throw the ball inside. Thanks, Doris.
Ty Lawson, the former 18th overall pick back in 2009. Super quick, athletic point guard who looks to push the pace. He's been the perfect fit in the Nuggets' up-tempo offense.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic, and he can guard either threes or fours, which gives your defense a lot of options.
The Nuggets trail. Now, here is Lawson. 17 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Smith, a terrific shot blocker. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet. I mean, steals, assists, and he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Yeah. And he's good on the second. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Lawson, here we go. One-on-one here. It's tipped. Chandler with the steal. Lawson kicks to Faried. Pass to Foye. The tray. The Nuggets with another miss. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Stevens. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Near the three-point line, it's Foye. The Nuggets with another miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Faried setting the pick for Lawson. Over in the corner, Chandler. Pass to Mozgov. Rebound, Detroit. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots a 3. The shot's good from Stevens. Now it's a 7-point Detroit lead.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's good. Smith here from Stevens.
Boy, nice bucket. They are really playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they've definitely got the upper hand.
Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. Doris Burke has some information. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brian Shaw was giving to his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And don't forget about their three-point shooting, too, because that could be a major factor here tonight.
The Nuggets trail by 8. And Lawson, here we go. Foy, the pass to Lawson. Chandler outside. There's Foy with the 3, and the basket good. Foy's got 7.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Lawson defending. Here's Stevens. Shot misses. Good D by Lawson. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Chandler dishes to Lawson. Kicks to Mozgov. Rebounded by Stevens. Detroit leading by 5. Butler passes to Monroe. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And Foy kicks to Lawson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Mozgov. He drains the turnaround jump shot. So it's Detroit now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Timberwolves game. That should be a close game.
That one goes.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Lawson dishes to Mozgov. Back to Lawson. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Monroe.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Here's Mozgov, covered by Smith. Lawson the pass to Chandler. Back to Lawson. Takes it from 10. Second shot opportunity. Shot no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. A baseline J, and the jumper is on the mark. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Monroe. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A different look here for Detroit. Kyle Singler comes in for Caron Butler, and it's Jennings in for Caldwell Pope. And Denver also making a switch. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mozgov.
Well, Greg Monroe, good size and skill at the power forward position. Loves to operate from the high post where he can make plays for others or attack off the dribble.
And there's the pass to Stevens. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. That's now 26 points for Mr. Perfect.
This is tough to stop if you're the defense. I mean, they've been absolutely on fire from behind that three-point line, and the way they space the floor, it's hard.
Jerebko's checked in for the Pistons. Robinson's checked in for the Nuggets. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's the Pistons. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them this season. they're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You got games coming night after night. There's just no time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
The shot's good from Fareed.
And Monroe is an elusive left-hander. He's great at driving and getting to the basket. Not really an elite athlete, but, well, I tell you, with his size and ball handling ability, he's more than capable.
Here's Stevens. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Nuggets trail by 10. Robinson kicks to Fareed. And he gets it to go. Fareed's got 7 now in this quarter. And Monroe developing his mid-range jump shot, Steve, to complete his face-up arsenal.
Well, he's made strides. I mean, it's a little concerning to see his free throw percentage falling over the last 2 seasons, but that jump shot is key to keeping his driving lanes open.
And Chandler throws it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Singler dishes to Jennings. Here's Stevens. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. Fareed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Chandler the pass to Robinson. Back to Chandler. Outside Robinson. Here's Fareed. Again, the Nuggets score.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time, but if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Singler kicks to Jennings. Passes to Stevens. Singler outside. Singler gets a screen from Stevens. Nice shot by Singler.
That's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Robinson dishes to Fareed, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. The Pistons making a change here. Augustine's checked in. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Detroit.
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
I mean, we're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense, and I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play.
Now the second half about to start. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. You know,
Congratulations on a great game, Nate, individually for you and as a team. How do these sort of high-production games come together for you guys?
I mean, it just happens, you know. The basketball finds great energy. You know, we have a team full of guys with great energy, and that's something that we do. You know.
UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you like to call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film on what we did wrong. Hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for the next time out.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.